Egotastic FunTime.
Hey gang, I'm JP and welcome back to Talking The Orville on Egotastic FunTime. Today we're going to have a great time talking about drawings, but not just any ordinary drawings. I'm talking about drawings with words written on them that we can read with our eyes, you know, like in school. You guys, the first in a series of the Orville comic books are coming real soon, and I've got all the details.
JP, you stupid bastard!
Oh no, what do you want, angry nerd troll?
I know you're talking about the Orville comic books right now.
Yeah, I am. What of it, bud?
First off, I hate it when you call me Bud.
I know you do, bud.
If this is an episode of Talking the Orville, why didn't you play the Talking the Orville intro at the beginning of the episode?
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't play it. Huh.
Are you trying to put all your content under one egotastic umbrella or something like that? As a way to let the audience know that no matter what you're talking about, it's all gonna be an egotastic fun time?
Oh, that's an interesting idea. Nah, I think I just forgot.
Because I think it would be a great idea, business-wise.
Nobody cares what you think, angry nerd troll. Why don't you shove off? I got a show to do.
But I'm not done.
Have a good day, bud.
You should listen to me.
I said good day, sir. Now leave. I wish you off to the cornfield.
No, JP, you stupid bastard!
The first issue of the Orville Season 1.5 comic book is set to release on July 17th with New Beginnings Part 1, which is a very strategically planned date for the Orville's first mission into the world of comic books, because July 17th just so happens to be the preview night for the 2019 San Diego Comic-Con. A coincidence? I think not. It's definitely a very good time to introduce a new comic book at Comic-Con, especially if they're not going to have any new trailers or anything like that, because that stuff is definitely not ready as of yet. But during the San Diego Comic-Con, I'm hoping that we'll be getting an announcement, in the very least, for the Orville Season 3 premiere date, but we'll just have to wait and see if that happens. The Orville comic book series, as of right now, is supposed to consist of 2 all-new episodes that will take place in 2 parts each, meaning that we will have 4 issues coming our way over the course of the next few months. But I also heard rumors, you guys, that there might be more than that coming. But as of right now, anything more than the 4 that I'm going to be talking about in this episode are just that. Rumors. Hearsay, Your Honor. Objection! These 2 episodes were exclusively written by executive producer of the Orville, David A. Goodman, who worked with Dark Horse Comics and artist David Cabeza to bring these stories to life. David A. Goodman also wrote the episode Krill in the Orville's first season, Deflectors from the second season, and the universe-shattering season 2 finale, The Road Not Taken. One thing I love about the show venturing out into the comic book format is that not only will it be an incredible addition for those of us who already love the show to keep going on these 25th century adventures with our favorite crew in the Planetary Union, but that it will also serve as a new and exciting way to introduce the Orville to a new audience who love comic books but might not have seen the show yet. So I'm thinking all of us here at Talking the Orville and Egotastic FunTime might need to start making room for some new recruits who are just falling in love with the series. I don't want to make any of you nervous, but we're probably going to need a bigger P corner. Another thing I love about the new comic series is that it's officially being referred to as the Orville Season 1.5. That's right, these stories will be taking place in the months between Season 1 and Season 2 in the year 2420, which means we're going to get to see Alara again, you guys, and hopefully, if all goes well, she'll be asked to open a jar of pickles at some point, Avis willing, of course. David A. Goodman also wanted to use this format as a way to flesh out things that they didn't get a chance to explain in the first season, like for instance, why did Topa grow up so fast? Well, in the first episode, New Beginnings, the B-plot has to do with Kelly trying to smooth things over when Bortus insists on enrolling Topa into school, regardless of the fact that he's only a few months old. The main story in New Beginnings has to do with Ed and Gordon being en route to a fleet tactical conference and then discovering a century-old distress call belonging to a Union ship, thus unearthing a century-old mystery that needs to be solved, and they're gonna solve it. New Beginnings Part 1 comes out July 17th during Comic-Con, and Part 2 is set to be released on August 14th. The Kindle version is available for pre-order right now by clicking on the link below, and the physical comic can be pre-ordered at your local comic book shop. I, of course, am going to be ordering the digital and the physical versions of the comic books because I'm addicted to the Orville and I don't care who knows it, as long as nobody around here knows that. The Orville Comics' second episode, also written by David A. Goodman, is called The Word of Avez, and I'm guessing it'll be released in the middle of September, and it has to do with the Orville intercepting a compact Union ship that's blasting out towards interstellar Krill territory, which is really weird because the Krill, as we all know, are dicks. The passengers of the ship, first thought to be a group of xenoanthropologists, turn out to be far more interesting and unpredictable than the crew imagined. I'm wondering if this Krill story is going to follow up with an idea that was introduced in the series pilot Old Wounds, when the crew were first introduced to the anti-banana ray, where one of the lab technicians, named Derek, was a human working for the Krill in order to help them steal the Aeronaut device. Will this congregation actually end up working for the Krill? How did Derek get all mixed up in this in the first place? These two all-new stories are considered to be a soft canonical addition to the world that the Orville has been building over the last 2 seasons, meaning that everything you read in these books is legit when it comes to the series, but only if it doesn't contradict anything that happens in the upcoming seasons of the live show. Which basically means these stories actually happen to the crew, unless for some reason they don't make sense later on. It's a bit of a backdoor exit to protect themselves from those of us who are sticklers for the shows that we love to respect the source material. Ooh, that reminds me, I need to go and re-up my garbage CBS All Access subscription just so I can feel the pleasure of canceling it again. I'll be right back. I can't wait to get my hands on some new Orville adventures from 400 years in the future and to have some of the gaps between the first 2 seasons filled in. I'm also going to try and figure out how to review these comic book episodes in a way that kind of matches the rest of my Talking The Orville reviews. Oh, and it might also be time to bring back some Egotastic card time reviews for the comic books. Oh Lord, no, it's going to be way too hot this summer to do that. Last summer it was so hot I had to stay in my friend Dana's refrigerator. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today, and I talked about it. How about you? Are you pre-ordering the Orville New Beginnings Part 1 comic book for Kindle right now by clicking below? What do you think Ed and Gordon will find when they answer a 100-year-old distress call? Do you think Alara will finally get to open a can of Soleil and whoop ass on some damn dirty Krill? What other announcements from the Orville do you think might be in store at this year's San Diego Comic-Con? You can let me know what you think by joining the conversation below. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and supporting my stupid show. It really does mean the world to me. And don't forget, you can also have an Egotastic FunTime 3 days a week with me on Twitch. The link is down there somewhere. Hey, Link. Hey, I wish somebody would click on me. Oh, you do? Well, maybe somebody will. I'll see you very soon, and as always, I hope all your times are Egotastic Fun Times. Love you, bye-bye.
Egotastic FunTime, we're gonna have a great time. Egotastic FunTime, give me all your money. Give him all your money. You will find it funny. Just give me money. I love money. Give me all your 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 money.